This is the background in which the present government appeal has been preferred against the judgment and order whereby the learned court below has recorded acquittal of the opposite party. The appeal is barred by limitation. Interlocutory application number 327 of 2016 has been filed seeking condonation of delay in filing the present appeal. On perusal of the said interlocutory application seeking condonation of delay, I am of the view that the appellant, the state of Bihar, has been able to make out a case that there existed sufficient reason, facts of which the appeal could not be filed within time. The delay in filing the appeal is hereby condoned. Interlocutory application number 326 of 2016 is accordingly allowed. The brother of the deceased is the informant, who in his first bayan, which is the basis for registration of the first information report, has narrated that the deceased, the sole opposite party, and another girl within bracket L used to go to a computer training institute for learning computer, where the accused, namely Birendra Shah, also would come. It has been alleged that said accused Birendra Shah had illicit relationship with the opposite party and the said girl. The informant's sister also became friendly with the said two girls. It is alleged that the accused Birendra Shah, with the help of the other two girls, took obscene photographs and recorded video films of the deceased, whereafter he started blackmailing the deceased. It has also been alleged that the said accused Birendra Shah was pressurizing the deceased and her family members to marry him, and at some point of time he had kidnapped the informant and had demanded ransom of rupees 1 lakh. It was alleged in the first bayan that said accused Birendra Shah threatened and tortured the deceased so much in order to compel her to marry, which drove her to commit suicide by hanging herself with the help of her dupatta after she had gone to sleep at the night. She was found hanging from a fan in her room with her dupatta. On the basis of said first bayan, Dumra PS case number 229 of 2012 came to be registered for the offences punishable under sections 306, 120B, 354 of the IPC and sections 67/67A and 84B of the IT Act. The police, upon completion of investigation, submitted charge sheet, whereafter the case was committed to the Court of Sessions and was finally transferred to the Court of Learned Ad hoc Additional District and Sessions Judge for trial. Charge came to be framed thereafter for the offences punishable under sections 306, 120B, 354 of the IPC and sections 67/67A and 84B of the IT Act. At the trial, altogether 14 witnesses were examined, including PW1, the brother of the deceased, PW2, the mother of the deceased, PW3, the father of the deceased, and PW4, the informant himself. They were consistent in their deposition as to why the victim was taken to the residence of opposite party, whereafter the main accused, namely Birendra Shah, had taken photographs and video clips. They also deposed that said Birendra Shah and the two girls forced her (deceased) to write love letters. The matter had travelled to the police also. The said witnesses fully supported the case of the prosecution to the effect that accused was continuously blackmailing the deceased and pressurizing her to marry.